guys, welcome back to Coco's Book Nook. Today we are opening up door number 9. This one, maybe? This one is this chunky boy right here. This Christmas by Jennifer Green, Jennifer Coben, and Liz Ireland. I think this is 3 different stories. It looks like it. I forgot books used to do this stuff. This is an old book. When was this published? $2005. Yeah, that sounds about right for that stuff. Book number 9. This one feels like it's going to be a sticker. Oh, that one's pretty. I'm really liking this cottagecore theme. Alright guys, we opened up our door and we opened up our advent. So let's get to reading, guys. Hello friends. So I just finished the first story in this one. This one has 3 different stories in it. The first one is The Vacation by Jane Green, and we are following Sarah and her husband Eddie, who Sarah feels very, very, very trapped and very unhappy in her marriage. They've been married for 8 years. They have 2 children, and Eddie is also unhappy, and he just comes home and sits on the couch, drinks beer, eats pizza. That's all he does. Well, this job opportunity opened up in Georgia, and he's like, okay, we're moving. And she's like, no, you're moving. I'm staying with the kids. Have fun. I'm done. Sorry. And so they do this test split. And throughout it, we kind of get to see, like, how it's working out for them and all of that stuff. And the end was kind of, I don't know. So Eddie comes home for Christmas, and they are doing their Christmas routine and everything. So Sarah goes, oh, why don't you just stay here? You don't have to go back to the hotel. And he's like, oh, okay. And then they ended up in the same bed. So that's all we got, because it just ends up with her laying in bed smiling. So I take it they reconciled, I guess. I have no idea. But it was sure something. And yeah, I don't know. So we are going on to the second one, which is The Second Wife of Riley. This is book 2. This one is by Jennifer Coben. And yeah, we are going to continue in this. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, so I just finished The Second Wife of Riley by Jennifer Coben. And I don't know why I pick up or I grab the most cringy story collections you can think of. Like, these ones are one of those that you're just going, huh? You're doing what now? Okay. So in this one, we are following, God, what is her name? We're following Sarah, who gets married to Riley, and her past is that she was married to this drunk lawyer, attorney, something like that, and he was a alcoholic, and he passed away by drunk driving and in an accident with his secretary. Okay. And her son was like 6 months old, and I think this happened like a month before Christmas. So she finds Riley, and Prudence, the ex-wife, puts on a gallery show and everything, and puts Riley's face on everything, etc., to get Riley a new wife, so she can run off with this other guy. Okay. Weird. Alright, whatever floats your boat, Prudence. And then after about 6 months of being married, Sarah just gets this wild hair up her ass that Prudence is a problem. We need to find Prudence a husband, so she leaves my husband alone. And it's kind of weird. Like, it's just, this one is more weird than the first one. And I'm just sitting here going, I'm reading soap opera dramas is what it sounds like. Like, I don't know. Like, this is reality TV right here. Like, this is what this is. And I'm just like, so she creates this dating site and she goes on one date and she throws milk on him. Like, okay. And then she goes on this second date with this therapist, and she actually has, it turns into a therapy appointment, and he gives her, like, hey, go talk to these therapists, blah, 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 etc. And then in the end, they decide to, the husband and wife, because she confessed, because one of his coworker friends was like, your wife was on a date and getting kind of chummy with the guy, and he's like, Sarah, hello? And she's like, oh, no, this is what I'm doing. And he's like, okay. And I'm just like, what? Okay, whatever. So they set up this party to get Prudence a husband. Her and her friend and another friend that she met that knows Prudence. And the Dr. J guy goes, and I'm just like, and they didn't even stay. Like, they left through the party. Like, they didn't even stay for the party. And Sarah and Riley went home. And that's it. Like, it just ended there. And it was just one of those that I'm just like, okay. So we're gonna cringely read the next one, which is Mistletoe and Holly by Liz Ireland. And I'm sure this one's just gonna be just as bad as the other two. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Where do I find these books at? Like the Let It Snow one? It's like this, except this is more adult. I don't think these books, like, they're entertaining, yeah, but I don't, like, I can turn on reality TV shows and watch it instead of having to read it. But let's go read the last book and let's have some laughs together. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi friends, so I did finish the last story in this Christmas. That one was Mistletoe and Holly by Liz Ireland. This one was about Holly, and she was taking her new boyfriend home for the holidays. His name is Jason. And she's like, I like holidays. Holidays at my parents are awesome and blah, blah, blah. So I can't remember how they met, but this guy Isaac, which is her best friend, she goes with him, or they drive down together to home every year. So yeah, her mom kind of sets her up with Isaac, and because they live in Brooklyn together, but they become friends. And so they drive down home together every year. And this year was a little bit different because Jason's there. And she's like, well, Jason's driving me. Can't you find your own way home? And he's like, what the fuck? So she asked Jason, hey, can my friend drive with us? And he's like, I kind of figured you didn't want him to be around us, blah, 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 because you waited so long to ask and just thought it was a little weird. And this Jason guy is very, very non-existent in the book. Like, he's there, but he's not there. Like, there's some scenes where she's, like, going on rants and stuff, and he's just, like, in the background, and that's it. Like, there's no interaction between the two of them, nothing. And it's just weird. It's very, very weird. And then, so they get home. Nobody's home. Nothing's decorated. And she's on this freaking, not really rampage, but she's trying to figure out what in the hell is going on at home. Well, her brother, his wife left with the kids. Just chick off left. And so there's that fight. And then his mom is just kind of like, oh, do whatever you want. I don't give it. And we're just like, it's just like, I don't know what's going on. This is so weird. Like, what the hell? And so we find out in the, like, towards the end of the book that her mom's leaving her dad. She's done. She wants to have some me time. She wants to go back to school and just be alone. So she's splitting up with their dad and going to live in an apartment by herself. And it's weird. It's really weird. And then there's this letter at some point in here from Isaac to Holly that he's professing his love to her. And I'm just like, I kind of figured, because he is very, very hostile towards Jason in some spots. And it's just one of those, like, oh, the best friend's jealous because she has a boyfriend. And it's this whole book was just off the hinge, crazy reality TV show drama. Like, that is how I can describe all three of these stories. Like, it's just, if you want to ride, go for this one. It's a ride. I'm not gonna lie. But that's kind of all I have for you guys for this Christmas by Jane Green. Again, we're following 3 different stories. No, they are not connected in this one. You have Vacation by Jane Green, The Second Wife of Riley by Jennifer Coburn, and Mistletoe Holly by Liz Ireland, all in this one book. And it's a book. That's all I have for you. This is a book. So that concludes, what day are we on? 9? I don't even know what day we're on. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have been enjoying these, and have a great day. Bye, guys.